Alright, so I want to prelude that this is a recording. I had my mic on, but I wasn't doing any commentary because I was hyper focused, and two, I just didn't think I was gonna upload this video, but I wanted to because this shit was hard as hell, and I'm really content with how this worked out. So the Adept Trapper trophy, if you guys don't know, is you have to use the Trapper's 3 base perks, and you have to double pip. It's incredibly hard in this game. So I didn't want to upload it without any kind of commentary because the video would have been very dry. So I'm just gonna review it and commentate as I go. Doing this, my general game plan is to condense the traps as the match progresses. So the traps start out laid out, pre-sorted, or activated. So like I did with that first trap, I activated it because it was in a good place, and I'll generally pick the others up and try to condense them closer to objective. This is unfortunate. I feel bad for this Claudette because I kind of tunneled her a little bit, but she had to hold that. I was on a mission. I smoked her real quick. See that nerd? Well, you know, gotta put this hoe on hooks. Bam. So now I'm looking for a trap to pick up. Or a location rather set. It's really stressful once you start seeing generators get done because it just adds more pressure to you. But I put that trap at that window. I didn't care if she saw it or not because survivors get caught by that trap. Like that is an essential, like the Killer Shack window, essential trap place. And again, I feel bad, but she was there, bro. And I wanted to get her to like, ideally you gotta make the chases last, and you gotta hook people twice. You gotta hook people as many times as you can. You just have to hold that second hook. Someone disarmed one of my traps. That's what that sound was. Hope this generator real quick. This trap was in a good spot, so I just turned it on. In retrospect, I should have picked up this trap. If a survivor disarms your trap, the trap is generally compromised and it's not worth rearming. Except that window one. That window one is so essential. I saw the scratch marks, trying to figure out where they are. They don't want to spend too much time looking for them because, like, they're doing generators, they're getting shit done. And the more they do, the harder it is for me. Because I can only hold the trap at a time. I do have an add-on that lets me hold one more. So, that's good. But in general, like, you gotta do this fast. I don't know what our game plan was there. That's up to number 3 technically. That one was on, so it felt like it was in a good spot, so I let that rock. And another part of this is getting chases done. So I did it. It was too fast. It was too early in the game, so I just wanted to smoke her and let her get up again so I could chase her later. I know she wanted that pallet. I almost got smoked. I put her on this hook because there's generator noises, so I had to kick that generator. Someone rescued the other girl. I thought about putting it there. Figured this would be a more high traffic spot. Like generally, like they're gonna, from my experience with this trophy, they're gonna get caught by them. Like it may be out in the open. There's a add-on that darkens them. That's really useful. But even the ones that are out in the open in plain sight, if they're in a chase, it's hard to look at the ground and be aware of everything while you're mid-chase, and they'll usually get caught. This was stupid. I meant to pick that up. That's the only reason I came back OB. But this is me condensing the traps to mission objectives and the higher traffic areas. Someone disarmed this one, so I rearm it, because again, it's in a good spot. And this slows the game down in general. If they take this time to disarm the traps, it's good for you, because it helps you make up time. Shut up, lazy bones. Got stuff to do. Hmm? I love this. That should have been a hit. I don't know what happened there. Like, that's why I hiccuped like that. But I really wanted to yank her off that pallet. I'm gonna smoke this. This is good for me. Most of the pallets on the map are smoked. I have a lot of traps set. I have a lot of hooks too, and 4 gens are still up, so there's a lot of pressure on them to get stuff done. This is how mistakes start happening. I always take my time, just in case, you know, anticipating dead hard or something like that. Oh, is this where she... So... I don't know what the fuck happened, but she smoked me. I don't know where she went. Like, even looking at it now... Where did she go? Like, her scratch marks just stopped. Visible confusion. So good for her. I thought I heard her too, so I was hanging around a little bit, but again, you can't commit too long. You lose them, you're on to the next. I'm patrolling generators, trying to make sure they don't get done, but 2 just got done right away. Fortunate, but someone got trapped, so they gotta hold out. I think she took this hook because this was her first time getting hooked, and they wanted Ashley to do her thing. It was just a weird move. She wasn't going for that, you know? But bam. And since my traps are bright, I am trying to keep like putting them in the grass to obscure them a little more. I think my add-ons there were definitely a trap pack so I could hold 2 at a time, and then padded jaw so I can get more points. Figure this gen was getting done. Saw him go into the locker. That was a clown shoes play, and it's caught up. So now I let you play the game long enough. It's time for you to get smoked. It was around this point where I thought this was a real possibility of me getting this trophy. Because I was looking at my generator placement and I had a really solid 4-gen, so at this point I'm patrolling the generators. They're close enough to each other where I can watch them all. And I have traps set up in pretty good spots. Tried to give me the weave. Now I got my hook. Hunting traps even more. Kinda, you know, bring everything all in. And now I'm just patrolling the generators. Got 2 survivors left. I gotta make sure it happens. There we go. Surprised I didn't see her, like, because you know, it's. I guess when you're in the moment. But I definitely didn't notice her the first go around, the first pass. So that hook is gone, I'm not gonna need that trap over there anymore. And I got that rescue. And I got Cheryl trying to blind me with this flashlight, but you're not gonna let that happen. And she knew that trap was there. But look, you see, in a chase, high stakes, she thought she was good to go. This was dumb of me. I got really greedy. I really wanted that hit because she was injured. But I should have just looked away. Yeah. I should have just looked away, put her on hooks, and then went after her. But it's fine. I reset the trap, and, you know, I started looking for these nerds. I got a good 4-gen. And people get caught by this one, too. Don't let it fool you. Just because it's bright and it shaves, doesn't matter. They're not paying attention. So I call them one of the just, you know, established presence at the killer shack and put pressure on the killer shack. In case they wanted to try to loot me there again. Now I'm just putting some traps by generators, trying to make it, you know, anything to slow the game down at this point, right? Like, you don't necessarily have to step on the trap, but even disarming it or making that 1 second extra to go around the generator, or go around to get to the generator, it all helps, it all adds up. And then, you know, I get the notification, so now I have a general idea of where they're at. At this point I realize, yeah, this trap isn't doing anything to anybody, so I'm just gonna scoop it up real quick. I lied. She was definitely there and I didn't see her. But I did see Cheryl. So now I don't want to activate. If you know, obviously if I put her on hooks and she dies, the hatch is active. That makes my job harder. So I just wanted to slug her for a little bit, see what happens. Now I'm just moving around looking for them. I'm playing the generators. I don't have to do too much at this point. And I put them in a position where they have to make the plays. So I was like, oh, there's the basement. And I knew the basement was there, but I had to walk up and see if that was really the basement. It's so weird. I see the scratch marks. Looking around, I know they're close. At the usual hiding spots. Keep it pushing. Us. So I miscounted. I didn't know she was on death hook. So I was kind of like, shit. So now I gotta find the hatch, otherwise they're gonna get out of here. I'm really lucky that I did. Now I'm at a point where I'm generally good at really finding the hatch. So now I don't want to close it right away because I don't want to start the end game. Do a couple scans, see, you know, if I can find her. I don't, so I just verify where the exits are. Look for my closest trap, and then make a play. So that's my closest trap. So generally, I set a trap at one of the buttons, and then head right away to the other gate. Because if they're there, they have to disarm the trap to hit the button. But Cheryl just froze the game. I decided to trap her to get some more points. A little bit of chase points here. That is GG's. No rees. Individual on hooks. And that's that on that. At this point, I'm stressed because I'm like, damn, that was a really good game. I did everything I was supposed to. Oh my fucking god. And I got it. I got the trophy.
This took so much effort.
Sure did, Juan. Sure did. Now I'm typing to the homies. I'm the GOAT. I'm so good at this game. I'm really not. Man. Alright, well. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.